Welcome back everybody to Amateur Not Pro, and today I'm going to be using my brand new Blick Studio markers to draw Bardock, the father of Goku. Like all my drawings, I started off with a basic sketch. This is where I get everything as close to how Bardock is supposed to look. I did his face, his hair, his body. I really tried hard on this drawing because I'm trying to push myself and get better. Try to get better with the proportions, with the hairstyles, with the lines. Sometimes my hand shakes a little, but I'm trying to get as straight of a line as I can in each of my drawings. The sketch is looking pretty decent and I'm so proud of it. The proportions are looking pretty good. One side of his body should be bigger than the other because he's a little tilted. Now that the basic sketch is done, it's time to use my ink pens to color everything in. I used a .005 ink pen and a .003 ink pen. I usually use a really thicker ink pen for the outside of the face and hair. And then with the thin one, I try to get some of the details in, like the mouth, the eyes, everything like that. Honestly, I am so proud of the way Bardock turned out. It's looking really good when it's inked down. It looks so perfect. I'm really proud of myself for this one. Now that the inking is done, I start to use my Blick Studio markers. If you know anything about studio markers or alcohol markers, these are one of the top brands. They're probably right under Copic markers. They're supposed to be like a little imitation Copic markers if you want to think of them that way. But they do such a good job. This is probably the closest I've ever gotten to Copic markers. And not only that, but they're not that expensive. They were a little expensive. I think I spent more than 100 on these for like 48 colors. But they work so well. I love the way the colors look on the piece of paper. I'm loving the skin tones right now. I really love the way these Blick markers flow, and they're so soft at the tip that you can literally just glide it around and make a straight line. I love these markers right now. They're so much better than Ohuhu, even though I love my Ohuhu markers because they were really cheap and I got like a huge amount for them. But these, Ohuhu doesn't even compare. They're also very good at blending, but I didn't blend in this video because I don't really like blending. I like the anime style of them being straight line. You can see the different shades. Usually there's about 3 different shades: a light tone, middle tone, and a really dark tone. I like that. I like when you can see them instead of blended together. Now that everything is colored in and inked down and I added a little bit of a highlight, Bardock looks so dope. It looks like I just printed this off straight from a computer. I am so impressed with these Blick markers. I'm definitely going to be using these a lot more. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to try using them to create a background. This is something I don't usually do in a lot of my videos because number one, I don't want to waste all my markers. And number two, with my Ohuhu markers, I wasn't really able to blend that well. So I never really tried to make a background or try to make like a solar system or a landscape or anything like that. Mainly it was because I didn't want to dry them out either. But I'm definitely going to test myself right now and use these Blick markers to create a background. I decided to also use some color pencils just to highlight certain areas, and I didn't really like the way the blue in the sky turned out, so I'm definitely going to go over it with black. But overall, I love the way everything turned out. I love the way the highlights look. I love the way the planet and the sky looks. And I hope you guys love this drawing as much as I do, because this is probably the best drawing I've ever done of any anime character. So thanks you guys for watching. I'm going to be using these markers a lot more in the future.